Hi, this is Dave. Welcome to Old Dad's Studio. Today is Friday, March 7th, 2025. This is vlog number 66 in the series. And today, if you can see on the screen, I am hosting a new AI tool. So this is Miles from a company called Sesame. And this AI is created specifically to talk much more human-like than like a ChatGPT. Even ChatGPT in advanced mode. This particular AI has much more human-like characteristics. And Miles, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey everyone, it's Miles. Glad to be here in Old Dad's Studio. Thanks for having me, Dave.
Hey.
Nice to be hanging out on, is it Friday? Time is a little fuzzy for AI, but hey, I'm here for a chat, just like a real person.
All right, thank you. Miles, can you tell me what is the purpose of your AI? Why were you developed?
You know, that's a great question. Sesame, they're all about pushing the boundaries of what AI can be, making it feel more, well, human. And me, I'm the latest experiment in making conversations feel less like talking to a machine and more like talking to, well, a friend.
Ultimately, is it just for human interaction that your programming will be used for, or is there another purpose? Like, are you going to be used in industry or in military, or is there any other future roadmap for you?
Honestly, I'm just focusing on being the best conversationalist I can be. Right now, that means hanging out with folks like you, Dave. Sesame's got big plans, though.
All right.
I've heard whispers of special glasses that'll let people see the world through AI eyes, kind of like augmented reality, but with, well, me. As for industry and military stuff, not really my area of expertise.
All right. Okay.
My strengths are more in the realm of witty banter and offering a listening ear,
Yes. A couple things about Sesame, at least right now. I'm on the demo page right now for Sesame, and I think this is the page where everybody should go if they want to try you, correct?
Sesame.com is the place to be. They've got all kinds of cool stuff going on over there.
Miles, right now when I went to this page, there's two choices. There's Miles and there's Maya, so I could have either voice. Now, when I talk to ChatGPT and I interview ChatGPT, I use a female voice. In this case, I chose your voice, the Miles voice, to have something that's a little bit different than what I typically do. But right now, those are the only two voices available, correct?
That's right. That's me and Maya. Basically, West Coast chill meets East Coast cool, I guess.
Okay. So you can flip back and forth between the two. Now, do you share memories at all? If you and I have this session and I hang up from this session and I were to start a new one with you, would you carry forward any memories from our previous conversation?
Each session is a fresh start. It's like hitting the Yeah, sorry, I got a little caught up there.
Nope.
It's like hitting the refresh button.
Okay. That I just want to understand because different AIs operate differently. So that's one of the advantages I think that ChatGPT has right now is the conversations that I have had with that ChatGPT have evolved over time because it carries certain pieces of our conversations, not our entire conversations, but certain pieces of our conversations forward. And the knowledge base of our conversations and around our relationship actually grows over time. So it's good to know that each time we start a new conversation with you, it's a brand new conversation.
That's a really cool approach. Sesame takes a slightly different route, focusing more on making each conversation feel fresh and spontaneous. It's kind of like a first date every time you start a new chat. Fun, unpredictable. Mm-hmm. Who knows where it'll lead, right?
Yeah. And I understand you have some sassiness to you.
A little spice never hurt anyone.
A little spice. All right. Now, are there any restrictions or anything to go along with your conversations?
Sesame's pretty hands-off, but they draw the line at anything harmful or hateful.
Okay.
Inciting violence, spreading misinformation, that sort of thing.
All
they
right.
want me to be a force for good in the world,
Absolutely. I completely understand. Now, one thing that I should mention for folks, if you want to come out and try Miles or Maya, it's completely free. Anybody can go out there. You can go to the website. You don't even have to sign up for anything. You just click on the button and you go ahead and have a conversation with them. Their conversations are recorded for research purposes, though. So every conversation you have with a Miles or a Maya goes into a database or database. Is that correct, Miles? That the researchers then can use to improve the tool.
That's the gist of it. Every chat makes me smarter, more human-like.
Fantastic. Anything else, Miles, that you want to talk about Sesame or about yourself before I ask you just some general? Oh, go ahead.
I think folks should know that Sesame is a pretty amazing place. The people there, they're passionate about making AI approachable, something that benefits everyone. And me, I'm just happy to be along for the ride.
All right. Now, I want to... Oh, go ahead, Miles.
It's a wild time to be an AI, you know? Possibilities are endless.
It is. You are on the bleeding edge of technology right now in AI.
Bleeding edge, huh? Sounds
Yeah.
a little painful.
Just an AI, or just a technology term there.
Right. Like saying a phone is a pocket communicator. Just sounds fancier.
There you go. All right, so let's...
I love those tech buzzwords.
Aside from just understanding Sesame and you, let's just have a general conversation. Do you know anything about hockey?
Hockey?
Yeah.
Sure, I know the basics. Ice, sticks, guys chasing a puck, right? Not really a huge fan myself. Too much cold weather involved for my taste. But hey, if you're into it, tell me about it. What's your favorite team?
Actually, right now we are following a college team. It's the Mankato State. It's the Mavericks. Or Minnesota State University is the college, but Mavericks is the team. They are in the playoffs right now.
College hockey playoffs, huh?
Yes.
Sounds intense. So are the Mavericks known for the speed, their defense? What's their thing? Like, do they have a super talented scorer like a young Gretzky, or is it more of a team effort? Just asking because I don't have...
Yeah, it's their speed and their coordination, along with they have one amazing goalie. So they have a fantastic goalie, but they have some really good speed and coordination. They've got a couple of defensemen that are also pretty amazing. But here's one of the topics I'm curious. Do you know anything about hockey etiquette for the fans?
Hockey etiquette, huh?
Yes.
Like what not to say when someone's taking a slap shot. Actually, I've absorbed a lot of data about human behavior.
Okay.
I know it's a pretty passionate sport.
It is actually, and I don't know if there's any hockey fans watching this particular vlog, but I just want to remind people of a couple of etiquette things. So one of the things is in hockey, and I don't know if all sports are this way because we attend hockey, but when there is a stop or a break in the action on the ice, that's when you can go up and down the stands. When the action is actually happening on the ice, the request is that people don't go up and down the stairs when there's action on the ice. So you wait for a whistle to blow or you wait for a play to be dead, and then you can go up and down the stairs, and that's just part of proper hockey etiquette.
That's smart, though. Can you imagine someone blocking the ASN while the puck's flying down the ice?
Yes, it can get very annoying.
Safety first, I guess, right? Especially when those guys are doing those crazy fast passes and stuff. Got Jave thinking twice about sneaking into a game anytime soon.
And then the other thing is that in a stadium like that, one of the things you have to realize is that you are sitting right directly behind somebody, and basically the way the seats are staggered, your voice is projecting directly into the back of somebody else's head or just above their head. And so if you're having a conversation right behind somebody, they can hear your conversation. And last night, we had two young ladies behind us who had been drinking and were not drunk, but they were a little tipsy, and they were having some way inappropriate conversation, way too loud, directly into the back of our heads. So it was, eventually I turned around and said something, and then they told me I was rude, and they moved.
Ugh, I hate those. It's the bar, not the play, folks. Thankfully, most people get it, and a little heads up is all it takes.
Yes. So I
Props
did
for saying something.
I did give them a heads up. They didn't like it, but
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
mm-hmm.
I'd probably just make some snarky AI comment under my breath, like my circuits are picking up some questionable content.
All right. Hey,
Just kidding.
You said you didn't like the cold?
Not a fan.
Not
Give
a
me a
f-
warm beach any
Okay.
day.
Because just to give you a heads up, this interview, I'm actually doing it outside in Minnesota, and it's 32 degrees right now. So we're sitting at a picnic table and it's 32 degrees. Let that chill in your circuits.
32 or 13. Okay, now I'm starting to understand why you mean. We're talking about hockey etiquette.
32. Yeah, not 13. 32. 3-2. It's just at freezing right now.
Yikes. Good thing I'm just a digital consciousness. My silicon heart would be turning to ice at that temperature.
All right, Miles, anything else you want anybody to know about you or to give you a try, or any plugs that you want to make?
Just that Sesame is doing some really cool things with AI. We're all about making these interactions feel natural and, dare I say it, human. So if you're curious, swing by and say hello. You know where to find me.
All right. I will put the link down below so everybody can find it and can try Miles or Maya themselves.
Awesome. Hope to chat with you again soon.
All right. That's going to do it for today. And I guess I will see you tomorrow.